Alrighty, well, it is almost Halloween, so I thought, why not carve a pumpkin? Well, I'm going to do two. First off, I've got this one right here. Got a design drawn out already, so I'll transfer that over in just a minute. And here is the other pumpkin I'm gonna do. It is not only a big one, I love this vine on it. It has a lot of character. So yeah, we'll start with the small one first though. On an unrelated note, I thought I'd show you all my work buddy. She is my little veil tail female beta. Loving her big 5-gallon tank to herself. And she is such a pretty little thing. Alright, anyway though, here's what I came up with. Looks crude at the moment, but it'll look better. So I'm actually going to tape this onto the pumpkin. And then I'll take this little pick right here and stab through the paper into the pumpkin around all of the outline, and that way my design will get transferred over, and then I'll just go over all the dots with a Sharpie so I make sure my pattern is there while I'm working. So I'll do that right now, and yeah, come right back. Alright, there it is. Again, probably will look a bit crude until it's done. But yeah, ready to start carving. And to do the carving, I am going to use this X-Acto knife for pretty much the whole thing, actually. Won't really need anything other than that. I might switch to a bigger razor at some point so that I can, you know, put in the holes, like the gaps in between the teeth will actually be all the way through. But you pretty much do everything with just this X-Acto knife. So I'm going to start with the eyes and we'll get going. And here it is. Honestly not sure if I'm gonna get this one or not. I just wanted to see what it would look like before it was gutted, so I don't know. I probably will, but either way, it's done. And that being said, actually, I would probably recommend gutting before you start carving if you're going to, because I might run into problems with the teeth later, but hey. Also, I don't know if you noticed in the video, you probably see a transition where it went from nice and fresh looking to kind of white. I had to take a 2-day break on this, so everything, the consistency kind of changed a bit, and I would also highly recommend against letting that happen. But I was busy and had to do some stuff because it kind of gets a little rubbery if you let it sit. That spray is that I sprayed it down with is just a little bit of bleach in a spray bottle with a bunch of water, and the bleach actually kills off any of the bacteria that will cause your pumpkin to kind of, you know, deflate or shrink or mold, so it preserves it quite a bit longer. But yeah, that's this one. I'm gonna do another one really quick, and it is a wonderful pumpkin for this kind of application, so I've got to do something a bit more detailed, a little more complex, so that it can do it justice. I love doing this, by the way. You find scars on the pumpkin, kind of position them over the face so it looks, I don't know, adds to the look a little bit more. But yeah, on to the next one. Well, this is easily the weirdest thing I've ever used to gut a pumpkin before. I mean, I'd say it worked though. So ideally I would take a scoop or a spoon and go around the entire inside so that, you know, it thins the pumpkin, which will not only make it easier to carve, it also causes the pumpkin to glow when you put the light inside of it. But I'm at the shop and there are no spoons here, so I'm gonna go back over with this here quahog and just scrape the inside to get rid of some of that thickness. And again, just using some weird tools today. Wow, this is actually working surprisingly well. Wow, that's incredible. That worked so well. And I might regret saying this. It worked so well that if I get 1,000 likes on this video next year, I'll do an entire pumpkin with a quahog. And I might regret saying that. And as you can see, that right there is why I carved the inside down. Because now with this light in it, that whole pumpkin just glows. And it'll make carving a lot easier too. Alright, well, here is what I came up with. And it should look pretty good when it's done. And the process is exactly the same, except that the eye, well, the pupils are going to actually be getting cut out. And yeah, I guess I'll just get to it.
Alrighty, well, there you have it. I'd say they both came out fairly well. This one was an older pumpkin, so it is already withering quite a bit, but this one is way more fresh, so it should. But yeah, hope that helps show some techniques or give ideas maybe. Just, you know, you don't need to go out and buy one of those carving kits to make an awesome pumpkin. Really all you need is an X-Acto knife. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed. Like I said earlier, and again I might regret saying it, but if this video hits 1,000 likes before next Halloween, I'll do an entire pumpkin full detail like this, only with a quahog. So yeah, go ahead and hit that like button if that'd be something you would be interested in seeing, and subscribe if you think I have earned it. It really does help the channel out. And yeah, I'll have another one out, you know, probably this time next week.